and gentlemen, RWA Hype, Rob Massey with these wonderful brews on my face now, alongside Joe Corey.
I tried to warn you.
They usually just used to run.
They also were a lot younger.
Wow. Let's go up to Lucy's again.
Responsibility. That is your responsibility. I'm not going to blame you for that.
You gotta be nice to him.
You should have been here. You should have told him. No responsibility.
I'm a people person, Rob. People like you.
You're a planet boy. Ah!
Honey, nobody likes you.
Selecting Mr. Sterling, Mr. Sterling, we have to call him.
Mr. Sterling.
Yeah, and the Irish Warrior.
Why do you have to call him Mr. Sterling when you can't afford it?
See, now I hope you get in trouble for that.
I mean, new teachers get paid crap, but look at all the fabric I'm having. I can get it. I couldn't hear that.
That was too easy. I'm just going to leave that alone. I'm just going to leave that right alone.
She is female.
Well, I always thought certain things happen with females with me too, and this purple thing on my face, you know, with the bruise, speaks otherwise. That hurt.
It sounded like it.
I was not expecting that.
No, I'm not sorry. I warned you.
You warned me. Tom Billington warned me not to do the thing. You did the thing. I'm doing the thing. You did the thing. I did, Tom.
See? It was so bad that Tom actually had to come out here to tell me to show you.
Meanwhile, in the ring, I think Ronnie Ribs is challenging Mr. Sterling to do push-ups. He's got 4. You can see him start to waver. And he's doing girl push-ups.
Those are girl push-ups. Those don't count.
Well, 5 girl push-ups.
You would think for an educator to be able to count to 10.
He did count to 10.
Yeah, but those only count as like half. So he's really at 7.5.
Can you even do one push-up?
This isn't about me. You want to get in front of the man, you get slapped again?
Ronnie Ribs, you're just going to town on the push-ups. And Mr. Sterling, and we are underway here. It's Mr. Sterling just berates and hammers Ronnie Ribs.
See, this thing I like about Mr. Sterling, he educates while in the ring.
There's just something about you, Joe Corey, sometimes.
People like me. I have one of those faces.
I do have one of those faces. Ronnie Ribs reverses and puts a side headlock in of his own on Mr. Sterling. Sterling trying to reverse it. Ribs, with the stronger of the two men, keeps it locked in. And Mr. Sterling is actually calling out the moves.
Hey, can you take a match off, I guess?
I could use some ice for my face.
Probably use some ice for other areas too.
Off the ropes and a high knee takes out Mr. Sterling.
We don't need guest commentators.
I'm supposed to be the teacher!
Sterling says he's supposed to be the teacher. He's got a hammer lock. Side headlock. That's always good at extra credit.
Well, I know you used to try to stay after school. The only problem was you were in high school, not elementary.
That's awesome. Ronnie Ribs backs up Sterling to his corner. A huge chop right through his thigh. Excuse me. Tag in to Frank the Crank. See if he'll pull up the Frankenstein here. Back elbow. And drops an elbow again. Frank the Crank on Ribs. What the hell? Frank is trying to crank it up, going for the Frankensteiner and nobody home.
And that would be the smartest thing that Mr. Sterling has done all match.
Sterling can't make a tag outside the ring. Now tags in the Irish Warrior.
We got a battle of the behemoths here.
Irish Warrior says he does not want Frank the Crank. He will not wrestle unless it's Ronnie Ribs.
This is a very long feud these two have going on, and it doesn't seem to be any closer to ending.
Well, looks like we're gonna see it. Warrior charges nobody home. And grab total. Ronnie Ribs keeping that back ankle held and now grabbing onto the arm, working the arm of the Irish Warrior.
Did somebody call for a beach whale?
He is a beach whale.
Oh, that beach whale.
Anyone know a marine biologist?
I could use the Titleist golf ball too. Meanwhile, Ronnie Ribs working on the arm and shoulder of the Irish Warrior. Now tag into Frank the Crank, who Warrior did not want. Crank works the arm. Big scoop and a slam. Here's a cover. 1, 2, and the Warrior kicks out. Sorry, that happened again. Frank the Crank is looking to crank it up. The ropes. Oh, it's Frank the Crank off the ropes again. He's going for it. He hit the low. Here's a cover. 1. Warrior's well on the ropes.
It's one of those rookie mistakes. Oh, what a shot by Mr. Sterling on the outside. Now Warrior
breaks the eyes of Frank the Crank. He goes for a big scoop. Body slam cover, 1, 2, and a kick out. Warrior just grabbed that shoulder that over a year ago he just injured. Well, he injured it over a year ago in Dynasty. Not sure if just a fleeting grab or that was more serious.
Long division there,
Sterling breaking the eyes. It's just, it should be in the handbook as a referee that when a bad guy tells you to turn around, you don't turn around.
Who's to say he was a bad guy? It's because you don't like somebody.
A shot to the midsection by Frank the Crank. And now, Warrior version of the flip-flop and fly. Crank follows up with a huge blow. And these two big sequoias are going to trade shots back and forth. Kick right to the midsection as the Irish Warrior is trying to get the best of RWA's rookie sensation. Tag back into Mr. Sterling. This is going to be a double vertical suplex. Well executed.
It's knocked over Miss Lynn.
Cover, 1, 2, and now Ronnie Ribs goes right after Mr. Sterling. Trying to break up that count. Sterling, now with Frank the Crank in the near corner right in front of us here. Just rubbing the forearm right across the face. Frank shoulder tackles to Mr. Sterling. As Sterling going for another one, nobody home. And a headbutt. Headbutts never win. It never helps anybody.
Push your smoke.
Mr. Sterling is dark, but he is not Samoan. Off the ropes to Irish Warrior. Frank the Crank had it red. And using Mr. Sterling, Frank the Crank is back in control. Sideways slam. Here's a cover. 1, 2, and a kick out by Mr. Sterling. Tagging Ronnie Ribs after Frank the Crank spent nearly 5 minutes in there fighting for his life. Ribs to the back elbow and flying forward to the Irish Warrior. Shot block, big shot block by Mr. Sterling. And I think Ronnie Ribs is hurt. Frank the Crank is back in. Not the little man. Tackles Mr. Sterling. Up and over goes Sterling. Frank the Crank follows. Frank the Crank's not paying attention. Ronnie Ribs can barely get to his feet.